Hey, how's it going? All right, everybody, come on in. Welcome to the Bat Cave. This is my new studio in Austin, Texas. I love it. It's finally finished, so I wanted to do a little studio tour. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. It feels weird doing this in person, but come on in and I'll show you the room. I'll show you it. So over here we have a little corner of art and memorabilia, if you will. Over here I have the Cool Man Coffee Dan, first ever poster. It was a tiny umbrella poster.
What are you doing? Oh my God.
Back when he put this out, he was a pretty small creator, so we all came together and we packaged these up and we sent them out across the country, actually across the world to people.
Hey, Brittany. What's going on?
I did not expect this.
King Cruel, who's a hero of mine, it kind of just came randomly in the mail. Like nobody knew he was dropping an album, and it came in the mail, and it has like on the back, it has in Spanish the story. It's super cool. Got the Andrew Callahan air freshener here from the All Gas No Brakes days. One of my prized possessions, as you could tell, as I wear the Channel 5 shirt. I'm a big fan. It looks as if this is our son, Emily and I's son. This is not our son, this is Emily's nephew. So by default, it's my nephew, whether he likes it or not. But it looks like he's our child, which is hilarious. Yeah, I really like this artist. She's Italian and she has a really unique style. I'm gonna link her below. Carlotta Notaro, I believe her name is. Over here is my desk setup. I have the Uplift desk. I love it. It's like one of the best investments I've ever made.
Holy $818 for this desk. It hurts so bad.
I got this mirror up here. It's the bat shape. I got that from Etsy. That's one of my favorite things in the room. You know, if I'm ever recording over here, I kind of go up here for the look in the mirror, make sure I look handsome. I typically don't, but you know. I've got the SpongeBob because, as you know, I love Nickelodeon. I've worked there for a long time, and obviously the yellow sponge was always a big influence of mine growing up, and was one of the reasons why I got into this whole animation thing to begin with. And right next to it, we've got the Talentless Writer plushie. Thank you very much, Dimitri. He's one of my favorite creators right now. He's been on the show a couple times. Hit him up if you want one. So for equipment, I have a Logitech keyboard. I have an Apple mouse. I don't really know that much about tech stuff, honestly. Like I've kind of just been asking people to help me and like build it out for me. Now I actually have a Mac Mini, which has been really nice. And I have, I can't remember the name of it, but it's a little adapter on the bottom. I'll link it in the description below. You can actually plug like a bunch of different ports into it. It has ports in the front, which is nice because if you know anything about the Mac Mini, you know that it has like no ports and they're all on the back. Over here, I have this little setup for my camera to go on, which I really like. It's super nice because I can put a light on the top and then I have the camera set up on the bottom, and it's so nice. I want to get into more like reaction videos at my desk and stuff like that. So I think over time, this will be used a lot more, and I'm really excited to kind of see what comes with that. These speakers are really cool. I'll link them below too. I love the way they sound. They're my first speakers I've ever bought for a computer, and it's helped so much with like all the new mixing techniques I've been using for my newer videos, like the experimental ones. I have a Scarlett Focusrite. That's what I record my mic into, which is a Shure SM7B, I believe, on a blue microphone stand. I really like the stand. At first, when you like put it together, it's kind of a pain in the ass and it feels like it doesn't work, and then it works somehow. When you put the mic on, it like weighs it down, and it's been so nice. Like I can literally just sit here and pull it over to me whenever and pop it in and record it on my Focusrite. I have an iPad too, which I really like. That's how I draw a lot of the stuff that you see. So pretty much I just wanted to show you what a timeline looks like for one of these. This is a Sim Series episode that I did a couple months ago, and this is like, I mean, the Sim Series episodes are half the length of my Bat Chats interviews, so hope you f***ing like it. I have this little bat over here, which I really, really love. The date on it is 1996 when this Beanie Baby came out, so it's always special to me. It's been here I've had it since I was a baby, I guess. It's just funny because it's the year I was born, and it's a little bat, so very nice. I also have this acoustic paneling, which I got from Acoustics America. They're expensive, but it's worth it. Got the Samsung Curve monitor. Up here, I got this little New York thing, a little New York Lego. I think it was the first Lego I actually built with instructions in my life, and my friend Ryan Axtell sent me that, so thank you so much, Ryan. I really appreciate it. It brought me back to home a little bit. Love you, bro. Got a little picture of my dog up there because I miss him very much. His name's Bo. He's a legend. I've had him since I was in 7th grade. And he's still alive. He's still kicking it. So I really like this bat art over here. I don't remember this person's name, but I love the colors of it. And I was like, shit, I really want to have cartoony kind of stuff in the room, really bright pieces. So this was like a perfect piece to put in like a thick black frame and just kind of have it against all my other stuff and just make this room as like colorful and playful as possible. King Cruel's brother, Jack Marshall's art. Got this as a gift for my girlfriend. It's very nice. I don't remember what the occasion, what was the occasion? What was it?
Your birthday.
Oh, birthday. Okay. Sweet. So this is a birthday gift. This is one of my favorite pieces of art I've ever had in my whole life. We were walking around in Brooklyn and this was in the trash can and Emily found it. And it's by this artist called Jean Julien. I think that's how you pronounce his name. It fits so well on the wall over here. I don't know why I said wall like that, but wall. Got the couch over here. I got the bat pillow. This is from another Etsy artist. I like supporting artists on Etsy who have bat themed things. So if you're one of those people, you want to send me something, send it to me. I'll give you a shout out for the 20 people that watch my show and it will be epic. All right, so if we come over here, you know, to the other 5 square feet of room over here, I act like I'm in a fucking mansion. So this is a comic that my friend Gilly, John Gilliard, he made. It is based on a short story by BJ Novak, who actually retweeted it, pretty much took one of his short stories and he made it into a full-length comic. It's really, really good. It's gonna be linked below. But pretty much he made this comic at the start of the pandemic and that's when I was doing a lot of interviewing on the streets and stuff like that, and he kind of became a fan of my work. I became a fan of his and we started working together. And that's how the show is made. He's the one who's designed the set and everything like that, the character. And so I'm super grateful for him. If you check out his stuff, you're gonna love it. I know you will. But yeah, that's me up here. And I was a star in the comic book, which is probably the craziest thing ever. And if you look right here, here's the physical comic. I love it so much. It's so crazy to see myself in cartoon form in this comic book. It's like one of those surreal moments that you dream of as a kid, and then to see this amazing artwork and see myself in there is just, there's a big holy shit moment for me, for real. And yeah, that brings us to the bookshelf over here. I got a bunch of shit on here. I have this sign, which is obviously a neon sign. I love it a lot. I put it on every time I edit. I get to work in here, I turn off the lights, I put that on, I just go ham and pump out these weekly episodes for you guys. By the way, like and subscribe if you didn't know that already. Oh, it's so awkward. I hate doing this shit. Got some plants over here, yada yada. This is really cool. This is actually from Mystic Seaport, and I've had this since I was a little kid. When I went there in elementary school, I got this because they told, I don't know how true this is, but they told us that these would go into the ships and the light would shine through and it would actually light it up for the people in the cabin before they had electricity. So it's a little piece of Connecticut here with me. I have this little bat from Croatia. It's technically a cigarette holder, and I saw it on Etsy and I nearly lost my shit because I thought it was so funny because the cigarette goes in the mouth. One of my favorite pieces in the room is this fan art by my dear friend Joe Pappalardo. He sent me this. He does watercolor robots, which is also a site on Etsy. You can hit him up. He draws a bunch of robots in watercolors, and he drew my character and he mailed it to me, which was pretty legendary. So thank you so much, Joe. I absolutely love it. We got the Matthew McConaughey green lights, which was one of the things that made me really want to move to Austin when I read that book. And also, he has a journal which has like similar prompts in it and stuff like that talk about green lights and teaches you how to recognize them with cool quotes and stuff like that. So highly recommend. I got a bunch of books over here. A lot of them are about like animation. I have The Moth too, which is like my favorite story time thing. It's like people go up on the stage and tell stories and then they transcribe it into a book. It's amazing. I highly recommend it if you like storytelling and all that stuff. I have a book by my friend Josh Katz, who he photographed people at the start of the pandemic and made a book out of it. It's incredible. Plus he gave the profits to doctors who were fighting COVID, which I think is very honorable and says a lot about him and his character. I got this Nickelodeon book over here, which someone was throwing out in my office, and it has like all the history of Nickelodeon in it. It's crazy. I mean, you could see the early sketches. They tell you all the stories about how, you know, this idea was just on a piece of paper at a lunchroom, or a napkin, somebody like wrote it in Sharpie on a napkin, or like drew cat dog on a napkin and passed it across the table, and it became a show because that's how things were in the 90s. And like Nickelodeon was really a place back then that anything could happen, you know? So I don't know what the fuck happened. No, I was kidding. I've got this All Gas No Brakes little figure, which is kind of legendary now because obviously Channel 5 is killing it, but this is like a pretty original, you know, thing, a relic of the past of what once was. I got a couple pins over here. I have Bohemians, who are a friend of mine. They're a great band. Go check them out. I got Ketnips. He's been on my show before. He's really awesome. I have Dana Osborne's pin over here. Love that. Got this Cool Man Coffee Dan plushie, and I have his book too, which is the Year Special book. I'm very proud of my friends, if you can't tell, because they're all super talented. Oh, and I have these Post Malone Crocs down here. I'm already rocking a pair right here. And over here in corner number 4, anybody? Corner number 4, we have Gerardo Rodriguez art. I saw this in a brewery. We went one night to get some beer. The second I saw it, I was like, that is my type of art right there. So we bought a couple prints, and I love the way it looks on the wall. He's extremely underrated. You gotta go check him out. He's gonna be linked below. Yeah, love that guy. He's great. Over here we have a CRX poster, which is a band that one of Emily's brothers is in. I love this art because it looks like Bob's Burgers. And over here I have my catchphrase, hello, 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 which is how I try to start every show. It's kind of my, you know, intro thing. If you watch my show, you would know that. The video's almost over, but I'm back, as you can see, with a haircut and some new jewelry. Not too bad, right? Anyways, I forgot to show you this in the studio tour, but I thought it would be interesting to show for the one person who cares. I have this jacket, which is seen on my animated character, and it's based off a real jacket that I got at a thrift store in Brooklyn. When I was doing on the street interviews, I wanted to go find something that was like the weirdest possible thing I could find, and this was one of the weirdest things in the store. So yeah, I got it. It's a real thing. And yeah, that's how the character was designed. So yeah, okay. Back to the outro. Everybody, thank you so much for tuning into my channel every week. Truly, it's like a dream come true, the fact that I can have people every week who want to hear what I have to say and want to listen to my weird ideas. So thank you so much. It's been a year of making this show, which is pretty much like the longest creative thing I've ever done. So it's really cool, and it feels like it's just getting started. Like, I feel like this is the beginning of something very special. If you're new here, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I try to do these weekly, so stick around because I make a lot of videos, and I want to do more videos where I'm, you know, as myself and doing more like reaction videos and stuff like that. So stick around because it's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart, seriously, and make sure to tune in next week, or else.